Hi guys, welcome back to another Warpath Invasion video. And today, we're gonna go through patch 10.1. As you can see, something's new, Road to Valor, and also we'll hear from the new stuff here, 10.1, along with New York changes or New York feedbacks. So, Road to Valor, it's available to servers that's more than 75 days old, lasts for 9 weeks. Basically it's a glorified fighting machine. It goes with Conquest. You get points as you kill enemy reserves. Climb the ranks, and you earn a prestigious God of War title, exclusive God of War base skin, and an exclusive commander tactic. And based on from what I knew, the tactic seems to be permanent, or maybe all of the rewards are permanent. Okay, so you need to wait for 20 days. There's a 20-day cooldown if you do migrate to another server. So please keep that in mind when you're doing migrations soon. So new officer, Sky Jockey. All right. So let's check her out. So let's look at the officer first. Who's here? Okay, she's here. Upgrade base to level 28. Let's unlock her. Okay. So let's look at her skills. So her tactical skill increases damage buff and also normal attacks. Okay. Damage is increased by 5%. Its normal attacks have a 13% chance, up to 40% chance to crit. So looks like a rapier for fighters. Next one is increase intercept of this plane by 35% and also increase its damage. A balance skill. This is nice. Firepower 20% and HP 20%. And also the special skill is increased maneuverability by 20% and damage resist by 5. Okay. Her awakened skill will strike an enemy again after landing a critical strike with its normal attack, dealing skill damage 200 and can happen every 2 seconds. So it looks like a good fighter pilot. But please do let me know, guys, what you think and who do you think would pair well with this officer. Okay, so that's one. And also one of the things that they changed here is the camp buff. So here I opened it for you. Please take a look if it changes or if this is different from what you have right now. So they basically change 2 to 4 to 6, actually up to 4 units, I think. No, 5. So 2, 3, and 4 units are different. So I think they buffed that. It used to be 2, then I think it used to be 4, then maybe 6. So they made sure if you have 4 Liberty units, for example, you would have 11%. If you have 5, you will have 15%. So it kind of nerfed a little bit if you go wham on, like, for example, 5 or 6 Liberty units. It's like they're telling you to go 4 and 4 for maximum buff, right? So aside from that, those are the only things that I see that are new here on patch 10.1. But let me tell you about how New York is right now. As you can see, this is our map, and as you can see, there's also an airlift view, right? So New York is a very, very symmetrical map. So meaning all of the areas are technically symmetrical or the same. Okay? One of the things that you have to take note of, the new mechanics that they have, which is the airlift. Airlift, this airlift restriction would be restricted per section. So for example, at the start, you can only airlift around here where it's your territory. Okay? Then later on, as let's say you move on to other areas, for example, we invaded Cute Side right away, and when we got around here, we can no longer lift starting from here. So it, the thing is, they punish you for overextending too much. So the ideal way that the developers thought of this is that you stay within your lane or your fort. You stay within that and you guys fight in the middle. But if you are very aggressive, just like us, where we invaded right away, Cute's territory, when we got till I think around the town area, it kind of got a bit hard for us because all of our enemies for Cute and Dragon, they could airlift anytime, while we have to crawl from this portion. Okay, but the airlifts do lift up after the restrictions lift up after a few days. So usually, I think after 3 days, I think we were able to lift here. Then it was restricted again till here. So if we wanted to go here, we couldn't, or we could still build, but again, airlift would be an issue again. So it happens for the whole map. So the farther you are to the other side, the longer the airlift time is. So meaning this one here would unlock most probably in 3 days. The area here would unlock in 5-6 days. Then here would be around 7 to 8 days before it unlocks. So if you continue building to the other side, then you will have a very, very long crawl. Okay? And one of the things that you have to take into consideration from this is that there is still surprise attack given to you. So surprise attack is ignores the rules, kind of, and they could basically just jump to anywhere they want within the map. Okay, so take that into consideration. By the time surprise attack opens, you can most probably lift to any place that you have territory with, but again, you could not build that fast. Okay, so third thing you have to take into consideration is how big the map is. The map is very, very big, and it actually took us a very long time to build to all of these nodes. As you'll get to build one village every 2 to 3 hours if you spend them all. And if you were like us, and I think when town opened, we got 3 to 4 towns. So it kind of like took out a lot of our conquest points to build. So when the fort opens, we kind of didn't have enough points to build straight away to the arms factory, then later on to the settlements. But the good thing is, from this part till the settlement, it's usually around 4 to 5 villages only, consistent on every single area starting point. Okay. And lastly, what's very important here is that on the conquest rankings, there are now commander contribution. So it goes from kills, it goes from refute. Everything that you do for the alliance, anything that acquires points, will be stated here, and you will see who are the ones helping the alliance the most. And as you can see, Epalers is number 1 here. RNG Jesus is here. Haim, Papi, and so on. But most of this came from kills. So Fighting Machine is also the same. As you can see, they're both top right now. They're doing very well in Fighting Machine. So it also contributes to the commander contribution. Lastly, we have conquest skills. I'm sure you have seen how conquest skills are, but here are some tips for you in case you guys get New York anytime soon. And that is, first thing, you have collection bonus. So the more you collect, the more buff that you would have. So at first, I didn't really read through the rules, and I just I kept disassembling the pieces so that I could get the ones that I want. But later on, I started collecting them, and as you can see, I'm at 36/60. Didn't really spend much for it. Everything here is free, and as you can see, you will get a lot of gold ones or legendary ones later on. And my build here was defense plus splash damage. But there's also crit, there's also movement speed, and there's also burn. So there's a lot of builds for you to try. Please try it out and let me know in the comments how you think. So basically, that's it. Let's check the Conquest store if there's anything new. Okay, nothing's new. But based on what I could see, is that they would have more stuff new to the store, like reverse engineering. They would sell at the store. I think you might have to use gold coins. What else? There will also be a new buff for Air Force. So it has something to do with um, intercept damage resist for 4 hours for all of your planes. So there will be buff like that being sold on the Conquest store later on. So that's it, guys, for update 10.1 and also the feedback regarding New York. Hopefully, you guys get your New York soon and have fun there. Just remember, New York is looks like a very fair map, and it kind of like punishes those that are aggressive. So keep that in mind when playing into New York next time, and I'll see you in the next one.